Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you Scrub Zero. Flawless victory. If only I could say that about my Giants, but fuck them. This ain't about them. Oh, damn. No. Those are just my notifications. Jose is like, yo, see, I should get Cam. Quite honestly, they should. Well, a lot of teams should get Cam. But that's it. But I can touch on that in a bit. First, I want to do my shout outs. And a thanks to my boy HD. That's welcome to HD TV. Go subscribe to him. Check out his videos. Hit me in the cash app. I definitely appreciate that, bro. I really do. I want to shout out my man Jose CX Jose Rodriguez. Go check out his channel. He's already dropped 3 videos today. I don't know how he might have one more before the Monday night game. He might not, but y'all catch this before we get started. Before the game gets started, we're doing Monday Night Football stream on HD's channel. So certainly go over there. I gotta shout out my guy, my boy. He does some gaming stuff. He's still right now. It's just clips of him doing stuff and some gameplay, but he's getting better. Evil Black Samurai. That's evil, EVILBLK, SAMARA, and the number 1. Evil Black Samurai. I gotta say it like that. So yeah, if you're in the game, and he has several, he does a bunch of different games. So go check him out. You could also CPEN for the win once he gets his show back, but you got some stuff. So I say check that out. Who did it this time? Strictly No Limit to My Success. Who else? Casino for Life. Of course. Self Talk, Kwame Brown Bus Life, Ticket TV, and subscribe to all his channels, Pro Basketball Updates, his boxing channel, all of it. For Cino, he also got 2 other channels, Screen Fiend and One Crack News. So definitely subscribe to those channels too. My man Polo Sports Talking ENT. Who else? Too Raw for TV. Subscribe to all his channels. Politically Incorrect. Too Raw for Sports. I think he has one other channel. I forget. I apologize. The Sports Political channel of LB. Definitely, if you're looking at music, King Magnus and AJ Graves. There's like just so many people. Aquamore, definitely subscribe to him. And there's so much people. I can never keep track of everyone. I feel bad when I miss someone, but like, yo, if I don't get you now, I get you later. Like, it's all good. It's all love. We trying to build something positive around here. You know how that goes. Yeah, so I want to touch on a few things today, because, we just chilling. Called BMF episode 4. Kind of, for me, I kind of got lost with it, and it's not in a bad way, just a lot going on, and I do have trouble at times keeping up with everything. But episode was straight. I like it. It looks like things are starting to get tense now. I ain't gonna say too much because I don't know who watched and who hasn't. Also looking forward to this Monday night game. Bills at Titans. If the Titans are gonna do anything with their season, they gotta win tonight. I mean, they're in a bad division, so it's not the end of the world if they lose, but if they really trying to make something out of their season, they gotta make a push this week. They gotta win tonight's game. But the Bills are playing very well, so we'll see how that goes. If the good play for the Bills continues or not. I've finally been catching up on some dang on anime because I haven't watched it forever. Dear goodness, it feels like forever at least. Yashahime. It's a sequel to Inuyasha. I ain't gonna get too into it because I don't know who really cares about that. But I mean, if anyone does, by all means, leave comments about that and anything I'm talking about here. I got no problem addressing it. What else? Oh yeah, I was on Polo's channel today. In the live chat, and he's my guy. We cool. I just I just see things differently from him as it pertains to the Cowboys. Particularly, like, he thinks they legit. I still got questions about them, particularly their coaching staff, their defense. Because listen, I know what it is in yards, but I don't care about yards. Yards is all well and good, but if you ain't getting into the end zone, you could be number one in yards. If you 31st in points, what good does it do? That's how I've always looked at it. So when I base offense or defense, it's always points first. Then I'll look at yards, and even then, it's not always I'm looking at yards, but I add up all those things, and then I see what's going on. Because just fifth in yards, that's all well and good, but I know that Dallas defense ain't that good because their scoring defense would reflect that. But they've been playing well. They've been playing well. Diggs has been good. I gotta give the Cowboys that. But he, like I said, he can be had, and he was had, along with the safety who didn't get over in time, and they gave up the deep shot to one of the Patriots receivers. I don't remember the name because there's no one really there's no one notable over there still, which is crazy. But quite honestly, I thought that game should have been a blowout by the Cowboys. I thought, even if not a blowout, they should not have got. It shouldn't have went to OT. It should have been a bigger win than it ended up being. Then you talk about the fourth and one when the score was tied, or I think they were down and something such. I forget because a lot of the quality of these games to me has been bad, but they should have ran the clock out and they could have went for the win. Instead, they didn't. They went for the field goal. They missed it. I thought it was going to be the end for them. Then they get the pick six. That's what happened. I was like, oh damn, this is about to be the end. They get the pick six, and instead of it being the end, they give up the big play immediately. But then, Dak did his thing, and I got to give it to Dak. CeeDee Lamb's certainly playing well. I still don't think the teams are getting physical enough with the Cowboys. And with the Cowboys, they need to commit to the damn run. Listen, 27-28 carries is all well and good. But when you get 70 plus plays, that's not good enough. Like, there was nothing the Patriots are really doing that made me think, yo, the Cowboys should be passing 50 plus times this game. No, the Patriots were not playing that well, and they're just not that good. And I'm looking at this team, I'm like, you know what? This team just isn't that good. Like, it's not, and not that they lack. I mean, some of it's talent, but it's like, bro, Belichick ain't that guy. Like, does he belong in the NFL as a coach, as a defensive coordinator? Sure. As a head coach, I'm starting to think not, because without Tom Brady, he really hasn't been good. That's just me. Also in some news, Cam got the you know what. So let's see what excuses teams make for not signing him to their roster. He should have been signed a long time ago. I thought the Patriots should have kept him. I get people telling me that Cam can't throw, which I don't know what tape they're looking at. If you want to say that he's not as effective as he was in his younger days, all right, I'll give you that. But to say that he can't throw or he can't play, man, I ain't got time for it. Because now I know you ain't looking at the game. Y'all just in y'all feelings. But like, unless you he could still he could give you more than Mac Jones. I'll tell you that, because Mac Jones did not outplay him in the preseason. He just didn't. And Mac Jones, like I said, he's an average quarterback. He'll give you average production. But he's not going. He's not going to be that difference maker. He's just not. That's just what it is. The Sunday night game, the Seahawks. Like, did they show fight? Yeah. Steelers aren't very good. Like, to me, I don't see a team that's very good. I know the defense when they took on a bad offensive line, and that pass rush was the strength. Like, line versus line, Pittsburgh had it over the Seahawks. When you talk about the Seahawks offense versus the Pittsburgh defense, but the Pittsburgh isn't very good. They're just not. Like, even if they make the playoffs, they're still not. They're not going anywhere. This team has too many weaknesses, and Big Ben, his arm is he's a shell of himself. So, you know. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, with Pat Mahomes, his people, and his brother, his wife, and Travis Kelce's girlfriend. Y'all disgraceful. Like, see, my man Jose already went in on that, and I know a few other people. I know Strictly made a video on it. I gotta check that out. But listen, Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce, first check your peoples, because there's no reason for that. But you see what happens when you get this privilege, when you get that sense of entitlement. Then Washington, where the hell was the security? But we know that they was BSing the whole damn time, because you just did it. This was impromptu, because of all the emails coming out with Daniel Snyder, his name involved. So, like, because there was nothing designated with Sean Taylor's jersey being retired beforehand. So, it's fitting for the Washington football team, formerly the Washington Redskins. This is fitting for them. So, there's no surprise with that. Apparently, Shannon Sharp and DK Metcalf got it on Twitter. I saw some of it. I'm like, it ain't that serious. I know Shannon kind of came with the football for a second, but like, Shannon, you like, why you, but Shannon may act like a kid sometimes, and Metcalf is I don't know why he even engaged. It don't really matter, because it just doesn't. To my peoples in New York, make sure y'all, and everywhere, basically everywhere in the U.S., because election time's coming up, and just make sure you look at who's running and where you're at locally. Do your background checks and all that, and then make sure you get all the information you can, and then go out and vote. That's my advice. That's my advice, because I know it's about that time. So make sure y'all doing that. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. Just make sure you do your due diligence and get the information you can before you just go vote for a person. Because you just vote for a person, they get in and it ain't looking like what you thought it'd be. You got no one to blame but yourself, because you didn't do the background check. Beyond that, it's just, weather's starting to get colder around here in New York, so just be smart with how y'all dress and whatnot. Stay hydrated. Keep yourselves out of trouble. Stay aware of your surroundings. All that good stuff. From the look of it, things right now, I think what I've been working on, the business I've been trying to get taken care of, it looks like by Wednesday I should be all good. So hopefully I'll get a video out late Wednesday, and I'll tell y'all what's going on with that. looks like it's going good to this point. So here's to hoping that that goes well. Any case, I've been here long enough. I'm gonna go eat before this Monday night game, and then just make it happen. So hope everyone's having a great night. Enjoy the game. Enjoy what you're doing wherever you are in the world. And until next time, I'm Scrub Zero. I'll catch you on the flip side.